Hello friends, welcome to the show. Today, as you can see, we're not in the garage, we're actually out in our deck because the summer is coming to an end, and this is the perfect time to look around your deck, look around your house, and do all those preparation chores, little repairs to make it more safe and also to prepare it for winter. Of course, one of the easiest things are popped nails if your deck is like ours and it is nailed, and sometimes they're easy to see, like this nail here. And easy to do. All you need is a hammer and you pop it out. A more serious problem is, however, something we have to tackle today, and come along and I will show you. As you can see, the way this deck was built, we have the edge of the boards all facing outwards, which presents a lot of problems. This actually can act like a straw and draw water into the boards, and we do have a little bit of damage in the board. None of them are too bad, so we need to find a way to waterproof this area. But then as you're there, start looking around and see for serious problems. We have a board here that needs to be replaced. This is clearly rotting and very soon will become unsafe. Now, when you're looking at that, make sure that this is not insect damage, and in our case it isn't, but ensure that there is no indications of little channels or insects living in there. So we have to remove this board and replace it, and this is one rare instance in which we actually have to take measures, because it is important we get a board that will not be unsafe to put here. So in our case, we're going to go out and purchase a board that is 40 inches by 5 3/4, so it's 6, and this is probably 1.5 by 2. So we need a piece of wood that it is a 2 by 4 by 6, so we can have extras in case we find other boards. Another problem we have, and if you look here, is this is also falling apart, and I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is. So I think we're just going to simply remove it, and I will show you what we need to do after we remove it to protect the wood from allowing water to seep into it and ultimately damaging the board. So go around and look. A visual inspection will show you things. Here, just by looking at the board, we knew that there was a problem, and as you notice, I could take it apart with my hands. Then there are other little problems like nails that we can lock in. Here we're missing a knot. It's not a serious problem. This board is structurally sound. If we have extra, we might change it, but it is not necessary to be changed now. And from what I see, the rest of the boards are okay. We will have to clearly paint these boards, as you can see. Now this is an uneven board, which can become a tripping hazard. I don't know if you can come close to show it. It looks like this board was a slightly bigger diameter, width than this. Not width, what I mean, height. Thickness, yes. So again, it is a sound board, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But definitely, this board here has to be replaced soon, so we don't risk falling and getting injured, because at some point, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, can you?
Yeah. As
you step on this moves, and if you put all your weight here, it is possible that this board will come off, and that is a dangerous situation. So today we're going to tackle little problems on our deck and show you how to avoid spending a lot of money. As you probably know, professionals that make decks and fences charge quite a lot of money, and these are all repairs you can do yourself, just buying wood and spending a little bit of time. So stick around today, and we're going to show you how to repair all these little problems. So we just came back from the store, and in order to save money, like always, we look through remnants of wood versus buying full boards, and we have here our board that will replace our step outside, and we need 40, right? Mm-hmm. and we're going to cavity. It's a little longer, but it did cost at least half of what the price of a full board would have cost us. A nice clean cut, and we are going to go outside and install it. Alright, we're ready to start. We did cut the board as you saw a moment ago, and I did do a dry fit to make sure that this is correct. And the next step, of course, is to remove the old board.
Okay, hold on. Go.
So working the nails out is probably the hardest part of this job, and I don't want to, because we have animals, I don't want the nails to be left around and possibly hurt one of the animals. So I'm making sure that I collect the nails as they come out. So this is, did it just stay in, or, yeah. So we need to take this nail out too. I guess I'll get it when we're done. This is really worse than I thought, actually. And our board is out, and look at the condition it was. This is, I don't think it's salvageable, I don't know. So we need to get the last two screws out of here, out of the risers. Not rotted, but it was split. Can you get those down? Thank you. Of course, we are going to make sure that we paint this. Can you hand me the bucket? We're not going to do it today, but we're going to make sure that we actually paint this board the same color as the rest of the decking. And these are decking screws. You need to use decking screws so your screws will not rust. You should not use interior grade screws for this project. And And the norm for this is that you use 2 screws per riser. So 6 screws total per board. I think I'm out of there. Okay. Trying to avoid that. And now we have again a very solid step. So the next step we're going to do is we decided to remove this and maybe a
Handrail.
So we're going to remove this handrail because we don't like its look and it's because it is falling apart. I might need the fiber, if you don't mind. Again, we don't care here if we damage the wood because this is wood we're not going to reuse for anything. And you can see how damaged this wood is, how easily it breaks apart. We might decide in the future to replace this board. I don't know what you think. Now this is pressure treated, but it doesn't seem to be holding very well. But you can see what weather does to the exterior of your house. This could be challenging because it's very dry roaded. And you see again, this is dry road, it's not, we don't see any insects here or anything else, it's just dry road. not get any bite out of this. Be careful, there's in there. Let's do this last one, then we'll come to the immediate piece. Can I please have the biggest bar? The bigger bar.
Where is it?
Right where that was, in close to the... This is roded. Again, you see the rod here. Now that is not structural, but again we want to remove it so we don't have to worry about it. Right?
Right. Charger fell off.
Not my charger, my whole light went off.
Here.
Thank you. So we will have to replace this. So it looks like we'll have to replace this. We're not going to do it today, but this will be a little more complex repair, but that won't come out. You have the everything, the mallet. Thank you. Did you take the blue one in?
No.
Where is it?
It's upstairs. Do you need it?
See, water goes through there. That's the way they did it. And you see here, this simply happened because whoever built this did a very bad construction. It's clear that water has been collecting there, and that's what created this. So no, we don't need to change it. We might put some wood epoxy on this to make it look better, but we have healthy wood here. So because of the really poor design of my deck here, we're going to let this part dry. I'm down to healthy wood now, and then we are going to put a raising over this so it will become one solid piece again, and we will not have this problem. Again, we're going to, when we're done, paint everything, but you can see how over time water can do tremendous amounts of damage. So we might make a video showing you how to do those things. but this little project clearly is turning in a little more complicated project. We need to make sure we don't step on those. And so we use a broom and clean this.
We'll clean it.
Do we have another one of this, or is this the last one? Alright, so you can pan all the way up and down. So as you can see, now we have a more clean surface. A brand new solid step. And what we're going to do for that part in the front is we're going to epoxy that as well to seal any openings to prevent water from coming in. In the meantime, wherever you see, when you're doing this job, whenever you see nails that protrude, just hammer them in. What? Have you broken the ceiling here?
Ready to go.
I don't know if you should. You want to use your finger in it? We're going to use this same stuff on the bottom when it dries. We don't want to do it while it is wet. Yeah, I can do a little on these areas here. And what we're doing now is we are closing the really big holes that might allow. You want me to put it on your finger, or?
Just put it there. I need some here.
Do you see anywhere else? No?
I see a lot of cracks.
Well, yeah, we cannot seal them all, but we're sealing the big ones.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking maybe we're going to use here what we use in roofing, and just
A flashing.
put a flashing here and prevent it. This should not have been left like this.
Okay. Do you want any of this?
No, that's soap. I mean, it is solid. Like it doesn't. If you press it, doesn't go in.
Okay.
And I do want to use flashing. I just don't have any right now.
Okay. You gonna fill these?
Yes, I need to fill all those.
Okay.
Is there a nail there I need to take off? Or?
No, it's just a piece of wood.
So the reason we're filling these now is so we don't allow water to get into the holes that are left by the nails, because doing so we allow water to not only get inside the wood, but also as winter is approaching, to freeze and split the wood. It will act like a wedge, right? Is that the right term?
Yes.
So we need to go in every screw hole that in every, not screw hole, nail hole that we have, and make sure that we cover it. And this is paintable, so when we paint it, you're not going to actually see this.
crack all the way down the board. I assumed we were doing that.
Do you think we should do this later today so we film it, and just film it when we do it and show it? I think it's still wet. I mean, it's chilly.
Yeah, I think just check on it later today and see how fast it dries.
All right. Well, friends, a lot of unexpected things happened this episode. We did not only post the things that we don't do scripting shows, as you know. So we found a little more work than we intended to do, but we're going to wrap it up for this episode. We're going to fix this, and I'm going to show you how to fix it in a different episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Garage Woodworker and the tips we gave you on how to protect your exterior surfaces, especially if you have a wood deck, and how to make repairs that otherwise will cost you a lot of money. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you don't, the other button works as well. Share and comment, and of course subscribe to be eligible for our giveaways. We are only 8 people away, I believe, from 700 subscribers, and with your help we can probably hit it before the month ends, and that will be greatly appreciated. So please subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. Have a great weekend.